everyone, I'm Amy with BookTubing Amy, and today I'm doing something kind of like what the Bookables did. She's one of my favorite booktubers, and she did a what's on my to-be-read bookshelf. But I'm doing something a little bit different. I'll probably do what's on my Kindle to be read, but today I'm doing a what's on my bookshelf that I have read, because I know there's a whole lot of books that are on my bookshelf that I have not read, so I hope there's a whole lot, but in this one I hope there's a whole lot of books that I have read on my shelf, but it's going to be a surprise to both of us, so let's see those books. Okay, so I found out I have a whole lot of books on my shelf that I actually have read, which is an exciting thing, but I realized after I took all these down, I realized I'm going to have to put them all back, which is going to be very exciting. Anyway, so I'm going to give you a little description if I just show you the cover of what I've read. Or that's on my shelf. Okay, so DramaCon. This is one of it's a manga or manga. I grew up saying manga, but I think it's actually pronounced manga. I love the series. If you ever have been to an anime convention, I've been to I think 3, and it's just like this, which is really cool to see. But you know, I have never met the love of my life at an anime convention. That would be really cool. But that's one of the books. Next one, J.R. Ward's Lover Revenge. I finished this last year, I think it was. Like part of the Black Dagger Brotherhood. I have one of the original covers of Vampire Academy. This book came out in 2007, I think it was, and I read it, and it was really good. I think actually the book that was out, the newest book that was out, was actually Shadow Kiss when I picked the first one up. And I was looking through it, and I realized I met Rochelle Mead a long time ago actually, and I got her to sign my books. I think that was really cool. Oh, memories. Anyway, so I'm very scared that, as you know, this book is coming out into a movie, and I think they've already released the trailer. Yeah, they've already released the trailer, and it really scares me because it kind of reminds me of Mean Girls only with fangs, and I said that a long time ago when I first saw the trailer, and then I realized when they came out with the new trailer at the the beginning credits it said made by the same people that made Mean Girls. So I'm very nervous, but whenever I go see the movie, and I'm going to go see it, it comes out on Valentine's Day, I'm going to hopefully remember enough, because I read this a long time ago, to remember what happened in the first book, and if not, then I'll read it again, which is great thing, and see the differences between those and give you a review of the difference between them two. So anyway, I've read Vampire Academy, the first book in the Vampire Academy series, Frostbite, also part of Vampire Academy, Shadow Kiss. By the way, this is kind of what I imagined Dimitri looking like. The guy they picked is kind of not what I pictured, but this is kind of what my Dimitri looked like, just so you know. Blood Promise. Don't want to lose the books. Don't want them to fall over. Spirit Bound. I just realized I still have a sticky in here from where I must have stopped, but I think I have it on my Kindle too, which is probably why I stopped reading the physical book. They look awesome on my shelf. Last Sacrifice. I know I have this one on my Kindle. Alright, now into a different series. I have the third book in the Mortal Instruments series, City of Glass. Now, I haven't read the fourth book because you can kind of see, okay, half his face is cut off, so anyway, I'm such a dork. Anyway, I haven't read the fourth book because I thought she had stopped at book 3, and to me the series ended at book 3. So in the comments below, have you read book 4? Do you think it's worth reading book 4? I haven't read this book in a long time, so I'm wondering, does the series still flow? Just comment below what you think of the continuation of the series. I guess I'll go this way. This is not in any order or anything. I mean, the books are all around me right now. So anyway, I got Larissa Ione's books, which are The Immortal Rider. This is a Lord of Deliverance series. Sin Undone, which is a Demonica series. Love this series. Such a good series. Ecstasy, I think that's, yeah, Cannot Talk today. Unveiled, which is Demonica. Passion Unleashed, and actually the necklace actually does come into play, the Demonica series. And Desire Unchained, part of the Demonica series. Love that series. If you haven't checked it out, you totally should. Just saying. Next we have, oh goodness, I love this book. I just have trouble saying her name. Majori, I think that's how it's said. Imlu Tiger Eye. I'm gonna see if I can make a tower and see if I can get into the frame of how tall it is. 1 Foot in the Grave. Oh, sorry. I'm going to show you the cover. 1 Foot in the Grave by Janine. I can just say last names or something. Frost. This is a great series. I just bought some of these on my Kindle. I think that she wrote the last Night Huntress novel, which is sad. And they did an article on it in the RT book reviews, RT magazine, and hopefully when I get my RT magazine, I got one of those, by the way, for Christmas. Yay! I will read over it and kind of see why she stopped. I'm very sad that she stopped. Hopefully I'll get that one. I realize that I can view them on the internet, past ones, so I don't know if this one actually is coming, but anyway. I'm excited to read that, and I got Halfway to the Grave, the first one, and then a Night Huntress novel. Now on to Sherrilyn Kenyon that I brought. These are all that I brought from home, by the way. I have read Dance with the Devil, a Dark Hunter novel. Kiss of Night, a Dark Hunter novel. This tower is getting really tall. Y'all can't see it right now, but I'll show you whenever I get done. Night Embrace. I think actually this was my favorite one of the first beginning of her series that I've read so far. Night Pleasures. Now on to some, ooh, this is gonna fall. Some Lindsay Sands books that I have read that I have a physical copy of. I know I got all these from half price. I don't know why, I just did. Anyway, I got A Rogue Hunter. Under a Vampire Moon. This was my favorite book that she's ever written. Bite Me If You Can. And A Bite to Remember. I will admit, even if I don't really particularly enjoy the stories as much as I used to, her titles and how she comes up with that is hilarious, and I love learning about her titles at least. Next, I have some Christy Reese books. I have the one she sent me that was signed. Let's see if I can find the signature again. Right there. So cool. Oops. Return to Me and Run to Me. I think that's actually, this is the second one and this is the third one, I think. I think that's right. I didn't get a chance to Google all of these books because there's a lot. I think we're only halfway through. Alright, next books. Rachel Vincent. Prey, Pride, Rogue, and Stray. These are really good books. If you haven't checked them out, they're really good. The series to me started to, I didn't have as much interest as like the first couple books did, but for sure check out Stray, for sure, check out Stray. Next author I have read all of her books is Carolyn Sparks, and I have all of them, I think, except maybe one or two that are not in paperback, so I'll just go over those quickly. I love this book. Anyway, I got Wild About You, Wanted, Undead or Alive, Sexiest Vampire Alive, Vampire Mine, Eat, Pray, Love, The Vampire and the Virgin. Ooh, don't fall over. Forbidden Nights with a Vampire. These all on my lap. Secret Life of a Vampire. All I Want for Christmas is a Vampire. The Undead Next Door. Be Still My Vampire Heart. As you can see, it's starting to come up to my face here. Vamps in the City. And the book that started it all, How to Marry a Millionaire Vampire. See? I have all her books. Well, most of them in paperback at least. Ooh. do not want this to fall over. I know this was not in order, but she's such a good writer. Like Lindsay Sands, she has awesome titles, and those are so funny, and I love her titles as well as her books. I like Sherrilyn Sparks more than I like Lindsay Sands' books, but I will admit that they are both awesome writers. If you haven't checked out Sherrilyn Sparks, totally check her out. She's really nice, and I actually met her. She came to my hometown and signed all of my books. I know! She came to sign all of my books. I'm losing the books now. There we go. And you can't really see it right now, but there's a poster over here in this area that has my name on it and her signature on it. Okay, now some more books. So as you can see, this is Sherrilyn Sparks all the way down to here. Nope. Yeah, here. You can't see that at all. Okay, it's right below this one right here. The orangey color one, it's right below that one. That's where the Sherrilyn Sparks ends. Alright, to some more books. I'm going to give you a very pretty view of that one, assuming it doesn't fall over. You know, now would be the time for a fire alarm to go off and me have to move all these books. Oh my goodness, I'm so jinxing myself. Okay, I have J.R. Ward's My Favorite Book in the Whole World. One of my bloggers just didn't like this one, and it was so sad, I almost cried. But this is my favorite book of the whole world, so of course I've read it many times. Please don't fall over. I've read Darkfire Kiss, part of, this is by Deborah Cook. This is a Dragonfire novel. Kiss of Fate, and Kiss of Fire. I liked it when she was doing the Kiss of themes, but I guess after Kiss of, you run out of third words, I guess. But I love these books, those are good. And I got some more on my Kindle. Just waiting for that fire alarm to go off. Oh, and one more. And Kiss of Fury. You know I read that book. It's actually kind of pretty, actually. I like that. It's very pretty. I'll show you in a minute. And I have some Lori Foster books. Trace of Fever. And When You Dare. I also have some more Lindsay Sands books. The Accidental Vampire. I took it out for something else and then I guess didn't put it with the Lindsay Sands books. Okay. Alright, and as you know, I haven't read that book. I've read The Sentinel Wars. If you click, let's see if I can get this right. If you click on the little book right here, it'll take you to my review of the first 3 books of her series. They were really interesting. And you should go check out the video. Okay. And the last books that I've read on my bookshelf behind me, this one, are some more manga books. I've read Fall in Love Like a Comic 1 and 2. I'm dropping books now. Fall in Love Like a Comic 1 and 2. Let's see if I can get them. Okay, there we go. The Dark Hunter manga books. Books 3 and 4, and if you haven't picked up this series, the books are really cute. The 2 books equals 1 normal book of hers, and they're really cute and so cute. I have no idea what happened to books 1 and 2. They just disappeared, I guess. Alright, I actually met the author or writer, I'm not really sure, but it's been a year or 2 since I've met this person, and it's Pantheon High 1 and 2. Yes, I think there's only 2 books of this series, but I know it's like all the Greek gods and their children, and it's high school, fun stuff. It's older teen though, warning. But if you, yeah. Anyway, and finally, I've got Yotsuba. I love Yotsuba. Actually, if I can find the picture, I'll put a little picture of me right here in my Yotsuba outfit that I went to an anime convention. Yeah, when you see this, you're going to see like, oh my goodness, she is such a nerd. I got book 2. Don't ask me why I have random numbers. Book 6. Book 7. Book 9. Book 11. Oops. Book 10 and book 11. Whew, that took a while. Okay, now I'm going to show you the panoramic view of the books that I have all in my beautiful stack. So So here's the final after I took all my books away on my shelf. And there's where my Carolyn Sparks poster is. And what you've been watching the whole time is all of this. Isn't it beautiful? Just gorgeous. Ah. So this was a very good experience. I'm actually glad I have so many books on here that I've actually read. I actually figured it would be the opposite, that the books on here are the books I have not read. But I'm glad that this was how it turned out. In a video upcoming very soon, I will put up the books on my shelf that I haven't read yet. But other than that, the people I tagged, I'm going to put their picture right in this general area. You can click on their icon, it'll take you to the channel. I'm tagging Bookables, and she has an amazing shelf, and if she actually does this tag and did it like I did, her tower will probably be to the roof, and it's going to be really cool if she does this tag. And I'm tagging Amy Warren. I've only seen a couple of Amy Warren's books on her bookshelf, so I'm excited to see more of what she's read. Other than that, in the description are all my social media links. I have a Pinterest, I have a Tumblr, I have a Blogspot, and I have a Twitter, and I think I have one more. But you should go follow me on all those links. Oh, I remember what it is. I have a US BookTubers Facebook page and a BookTubing Amy Facebook page. You should go like those pages. I put up videos on there and all the other social media sites whenever I upload a video. So other than that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, go find your inner reader. See ya! Now how am I going to put them back?